What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Legit Whiskey Reviews, and today I'll be reviewing Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye. Now, before I get into this episode, I wanted to take a quick moment to congratulate my daughter on her graduation, class of 2021, her high school graduation. I'm super proud of you. And she takes care of all the behind the scenes for the channel. She does the editing. She does like most of the B-rolls. You know, I have a little input here and there, but anything behind the scenes, she takes care of almost everything behind the scenes, pretty much everything behind the scenes. And I just wanted to say congratulations to her. And, you know, I love you, and congratulations to all the other graduates for 2021. So back to the review. So today, like I said, I'm reviewing Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye. With all the hype surrounding the single barrel proof that came out not too long ago, that's pretty much impossible to find. I wanted to take a look at the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Rye because I don't think I've ever had any of the Jack Daniel Rye whiskeys, which I'm kind of surprised by, but I picked this bottle up not too long ago, and I just wanted to take a look and see what Jack Daniel's has to offer as far as the rye. I really love to get my hands on the single barrel proof rye, but yeah, like I said, that's pretty much impossible to find. So but this one here is 94 proof, so 47% ABV. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, so it has a nice like medium to dark like copper color. It's not overly dark or super dark, but you definitely has some color to it. So that's pretty cool. And there's some legs, but it sticks pretty good to the glass. The legs are coming down slow, but yeah, overall they're coming down slow. All right, let's go to the nose. So right away, the first thing that I pick up on the nose more than everything else is a classic Jack Daniel's banana note, but it's more like a ripe banana, like a super ripe banana. So a ripe banana is the first note I pick up. And then I'm picking up a good amount of cinnamon. There's definitely a lot of caramel in here. And a lot of rice spice coming through as well. And also there is a little bit of orange citrus note coming through. And just a little bit of oak. But more than anything, the notes that stick out to me more than anything else is the ripe banana note, and there's also it's the caramel and the cinnamon more than anything else. But those other notes that I mentioned are in there. It's just that these ones are the most prominent notes that stick out as far as the nose. But it smells really, really good. I really like the nose on this, but more importantly, let's get into the palate. Cheers. That banana note definitely comes through on the palate, but it's more like the classic banana note as far as for Jack Daniel's. It's not like what I was picking up on the nose, like the ripe banana, but the citrus definitely comes through. That good amount of rice spice is coming through on the palate as well. There's also a little bit of a cherry note, and the caramel comes through on the palate as well. Towards the back end, for me, it finishes with a good amount of spice and a good amount of oak. But I really like this rye whiskey here. It's really good, and it's like different from a lot of the other ryes I've tried. I wasn't, like I said, this is like the first Jack Daniel's rye that I've ever picked up, and I'm really impressed by what they're doing. So I can't even imagine like, what comes through on the barrel proof rye, because this one is really like, knocking it out of the park as far as the, the nose and just the flavors that come through on the palate. It has a, about a medium finish on it. So it's really good. And this one retails for around the probably like the $45 to $50 mark. So it is a little bit pricey for the proof. But I feel like, rye is usually more expensive anyways, but I feel like the flavors that are there, for me, it's like a very enjoyable rye, because rye is not for everyone. But as far as this rye, I personally, I enjoy ryes, but there's just a lot of people out there that rye is not their thing. But I feel like this one here is more like of a bourbon drinker's rye, because it doesn't lean heavily towards the rye side of things, but you do get a good amount of like the rye notes. So I feel like there's a good balance here. So as far as the price, it's like I said, it's a little bit high, but for me personally, like everything you get out of the palate, everything that comes through on the nose is just a very enjoyable whiskey, period. But as far as a rye whiskey, it's definitely like one of the best ryes that I've tried in a while. I mean, I have a lot of great ryes that I enjoy drinking, like, the rare breed rye, but those are like a little bit higher proof, like barrel proof. So, I'm gonna give this an A+. It's just, for me, as far as a rye whiskey, this is what, in my opinion, what I would look for. And this is probably one of the whiskeys that I'm gonna keep around, and just whenever I feel like pouring a rye, this is definitely going to be a go-to for me. I'm really impressed, and I'm glad I picked it up. And it's just something that, I wasn't expecting, but I'm glad I tried it, and I'm glad that, I enjoyed it, because it's very good. So if you like my content, remember to smash that like button. Remember to subscribe. You can catch me on Instagram at LegitWhiskeyReviews, and keep it legit and do it for the love of whiskey. Cheers.